Hello friends, welcome back to another video on HubSpot. In my last video I discussed the CSAT survey and explained what it is. In this video I'm going to discuss NPS survey and I'm going to explain how it is different to CSAT surveys. So to navigate to this page, head to the service tab on the top and click on feedback surveys and you'll be taken to this dashboard. So what is NPS survey? It stands for Net Promoter Score, and it surveys, tracks how likely your customers are to recommend your company to other people. So let me give you an example what this is. When you're looking to go on a vacation, what do? You look up booking.com, Agoda, Triptease, etc. to check the hotels and look up the reviews. Why? Because that helps you understand more about the holiday property that you're looking to book, and that gives you confidence. More positive reviews would mean that there are more chances that you would go ahead and book that particular hotel. Negative reviews would mean that you're most likely to go away and move away from those property. This is where NPS comes in. So basically it's a customer satisfaction benchmark companies measure to evaluate and improve customer loyalty. NPS is different to CSAT surveys in that it measures a customer's overall satisfaction about a brand versus their perception of a single purchase. So like I mentioned in my previous video, CSAT surveys measures, or this survey is sent out upon an experience or a purchase, while NPS survey is different because it's a perception of a customer. It's a larger picture of how a customer feels about your brand or your product. So I'm already running this NPS survey here, and I've surveyed 2036 people and I've received 151 responses. Let me just walk you or show you what these are. I'm going to click here and let's check the date range. I'm going to take it from, let's say, January 1st 2020 till today. So if you see that I have all responses are 109, detractors are 44, passives are 14, and promoters are 51. So what are these terms? Promoters are enthusiastic, loyal customers who will tell their friends or their family members about your business. So they basically act as referrals. Passives are indifferent and could become promoters. They are close to becoming promoters, but they're not there yet. They could also switch to your competition, so you never know which way passives would go. Detractors are unhappy customers. You could not only lose them, but they could also do a big level of damage by sharing their bad experience or bad reviews. Like I was mentioning to you about looking up a holiday property, detractors write negative reviews, which in turn provides negative feedback to people who are probably looking up that same property, while promoters act as brand ambassadors or as mascots who will write positive reviews and who influence someone's decision. This is where NPS survey is different to CSAT surveys. So if you look further over here, you can export submissions, all of these. It shows you over here 8 passive. So 9 and 10 would mean promoters. 6 to 8 would mean passive, and further down below are detractors. So you can edit this survey, you can clone or delete it, you can export it. If I click on analyze, you will see 1511 views, 109 responses and 17 comments, and you will see that promoters are 47% and detractors are 40%, which is what showed over here as a percentage. It's showing up over here. So my NPS score is 6. It also shows in a bar chart the promoters 9 to 10, 7 and 8 are passives, and detractors are 0 to 6. That's how the scores stack up. And these are the customers in feeling over time, what scores you have received. Let me go back to the survey and I'm going to click on create survey, and you'll find NPS over here. You can also click on how it works and click on preview here. It shows from a range of 0 to 10. Like I mentioned, you have detractors, passives, and promoters. So this is how it'll look like. I'm going to start, and you can show this on, you can send this on email, or you can also set this up on your web page, on your website. Click on survey. It follows pretty much the same procedure that a CSAT survey follows. How likely are you to recommend? You have a scale of 0 to 10. You go to feedback, and detractors are 0 to 6. So can you tell us more about your experience so that we can get it right the next time? If it is passive, then can you tell us more about your experience so that we can do even better? If it is promoters, can you tell us why you scored us so highly? So if I were to click over here, then this will show up. Go to the thank you page, and these are just again over here, detractors, we are sorry to let you down, or you can change the message over here. Body text, again, you can, for example, after the survey you want to take them to some other place or give them a coupon, like I mentioned in my CSAT survey, get your free coupon over here, something along those lines, and it will start showing up over here, right? Similarly, passive, you can send a different message. So each of these range, whichever is selected, you can show a different message. Your feedback means the world to us, or you can change this picture as well. Recipients, again, you have the option of selecting becoming customer date, start from scratch, or static list, whichever you feel is relevant for your business, fits well. In settings, over here you have recurring, so you can show every 3 months, or you can show one-off. So to any particular contact, you can just send them one-off, or you can show only one time on your website. You can also decide when the survey is sent out, when the recipient meets criteria instantly, or you can add a delay of minutes, hours, or day. So let's say 30 minutes, and it will be shown or sent out after 30 minutes. Who gets notified? So you can add your team members individually or a team. Automation, again, at the end of it, you can create workflows. For example, over here, you can send, if you want to create a workflow without going to the workflow tool, you can send an email to detractors. You can send an internal email notification. You can create tasks internally. You can delay. You can trigger a workflow, a webhook, internal communication, send an internal SMS to your team, in-app notification, create a record, add to audiences, set property values, property management, and you can also add contact to Zoom webinar. So you can take them to a Zoom webinar on a particular date and time, and then interact with them one-on-one or in a group. So this is how you can create specific workflows without even going to workflow tool. You can also preview or send a test survey to check how it is, and then finally you can publish it. So this was about NPS surveys and how you can set it up. So in my next video, I'm going to discuss about the CES survey, which is the final survey type in HubSpot. So till the next video, see you.